Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Forboding Angel, your host, along with my co-host Coyote Kamper. We are actually joining a game mid-stride. This game is between Godde and Delly. We have Delly in the orange, in the middle left, and
we've got Godde on the right, in the blue.
Okay, alrighty. Now, there has been a little chunk up while we caught up with the game and everything. So, so let's do a quick once over here. And it looks like Godde paused the game.
Looks like they just had a little bit of lag.
Ah, okay. Alrighty. I guess Delly had a little bit of issues. In the middle, we've got a little skirmish going on between some AKs and some Pee-wees. These AKs vastly outnumber the Pee-wees. Those Pee-wees days are numbered.
Yeah, that's about sums it up.
Yeah. That's a bold strategy for him, Cotton. Let's see how it works out.
Okay. You
Okay.
should probably retreat that radar right there, or it's going to get shredded.
Yeah, and in the south, Godde's actually got some AKs coming in here, but spoiler alert, there are no mexes down there. And it does look like there's a flea kind of guard.
Godde likes... Yeah, Godde likes spreading out his forces. He's very good at managing his army lines.
Yeah, it looks like this radar is going to get shredded, as you said, and yeah. Some hammers and Pee-wees moving in, though, on the opposite hill.
Yeah, losing that radar is actually a pretty good blow. Not cheap.
Yeah, just the information loss in and of itself is quite damaging, really.
Because that is very true.
I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't get around to building another one soon. And actually, as you can see in the middle left, he's decided to just opt for a radar tower. We've got a little skirmish. Some hammers and Pee-wees advancing on these AKs.
They are fighting uphill. But they don't seem to be doing too bad because they're only getting one to fire at. So that's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, these AKs really don't stand a chance. He ought to just pull them back so he can get his thuds more in range, and they are now. The thuds are going to overshoot these Pee-wees quite a bit, though.
Not if they stop.
Yep, this is true.
Oh,
okay, yeah, this is... I have to give the advantage in this fight to Godde, just because his firing line is far better. And he's pulled back his AK so his thuds can just do most of the work. And at the same time, it's worth mentioning, in the south, we have a little hit squad of AKs. And I call them a hit squad. It's actually 6, so it's a decent number of them. They're going to get in the...
And they're flanking.
Yep, they're going to get in the south and really annoy his Delly's econ.
And the top left, he's actually taken Structor as well as 2 metal extractors as well.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's that's quite an annoying loss. And he's getting majorly advanced on. Now he does Delly does have a Zeus coming out in the center, but I'm not sure how well that's going to do versus all these studs. I guess we'll just
believe Godde's starting to do some reclaim somewhere because his metal line just jumped up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see where it's at, so it might just be metal extractors. But he's at 27 with Delly at 13 income right now.
Wow, okay.
Which it was a lot closer just a minute ago.
Oh, okay. Godde does look to be quite entrenched on this hill. If Delly tries to take that, he's going to lose a very large army to it. Now, Delly does have some Pee-wees advancing on these AKs in the bottom left, but he's not really paying attention to them. And so the AKs are just going to run up into his southern eco.
Yeah, It looks like Godde is going to be doing a secondary front in the middle there coming off. If he moves that in at the same time as he moves in his raid in the bottom left, he probably will end up getting something for it.
And interestingly enough, I haven't really seen very many players use this, not that often anyway, but Godde has moved a transportable turret onto the top of the hill in the center.
Oh, yeah, that is true. He's got a Fury.
Yep, and he's actually... Where is he taking that to? Looks like he's going... Well... Actually, I'm not sure where it's going, but these Pee-wees finally caught up with the AKs in the bottom left. Looks like the AKs are going to get cleaned up. These Godde's thuds are kind of caught in the middle out of the center by some Pee-wees, and it looks like he's going to lose those.
I think Godde actually lost that trade fairly effectively.
Yeah, I believe so as well.
There.
Yeah, it's...
I think he lost 3 battles all at the same time. The top left, the bottom left, and the middle.
Yeah, he did. Now, I could see what he was going for. The idea was good, because basically he was going to put that transportable turret up on the hill, and then use it, because when the moment Delly's forces started to respawn, they were going to run headlong into it, or respawn, I meant retreat. They'd run headlong into that turret going uphill. But I don't know, something happened in the middle there, and Godde just pretty much got clean sweeped.
Yeah, that turret really doesn't have a lot of range, but its DPS is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, just look at that. It shreds those Furies.
It'll shred anything that gets in range.
And that turret may actually be Godde's saving grace in this battle, because up until about 2 seconds ago, he was pretty unmatched. Pretty outmatched, I should say.
Yeah. I think Delly just figured out there's a turret there.
Yep.
Because otherwise, I think he should have advanced right into all those thuds right there.
Yep, I agree. But now, one thing it is worth noticing that that turret does nothing but scratch the paint of those Zeus. And in the top left, we have another very large hit squad of AKs.
Yeah, we've got 15 of them.
And a lone Pee-wee. Well, he tried.
No more Pee-wee.
Poor Pee-wee. And it does look like Godde's got...
Put up some Vasps.
Yeah. Oh.
Is that how you pronounce?
Yes.
That Vasp?
Vasp. Yeah. And okay. One thing Godde is doing very well is keeping his expansion up with his territory taking. Now there is a little oopsie going on here in the south middle hill, where these AKs were actually hitting the terrain instead of being able to fire over it. Those Pee-wees must have been just in the perfect spot for that. And also...
They're having a hard time climbing that hill.
Godde is using Necros to resurrect units in the center.
Yeah, that'll probably keep his line fairly effective up there. I don't see him losing that hill anytime soon.
No, I don't think so. If Delly were to put a Punisher on his side of that hill, I believe that he could probably push Godde back to the point to where Godde would have a really difficult time with it. And these...
Okay, Godde is pumping up to 40 metal income. Delly has been sitting at 30 for the whole game.
Wow, okay. That's that's significant. And Godde looks like he has, what, 2 air factories?
He has double energy production as well.
Yeah, Godde's on 4 factories. Delly's on 3? Delly is getting vehicles out, and he's got artillery coming out, so he does have a plan to deal with this center hill.
It looks like he's got those Zeus. He's got 7 of those up to the top left. He could corner that little army of AKs.
It is worth...
wipe all those out.
It is worth noting that his Luger can target all the way across that gap, and safely. But he's going to need a lot more in order to deal
these
with
bombers
that.
are coming in to hit those Zeus.
Yep. Oh, no.
That's going to be a blow right there.
That's painful. Oh, he does lose. He lost one in the better part of... they are taking some damage, but not too bad. Now in the south...
I think these Zeus can still hit those AKs.
Yep, they can. And in the bottom center, we have a epic crap load of AKs taking out some hammers and peewees. And
He's getting sandwiched.
Yep.
Delly is.
Okay,
Although it looks like Godde is not going to turn back.
these Zeus are doing a number on these peewees. I think the Zeus is going to lose, but they took out double their weight.
Yes.
Now
They took out Bout and Pee-wees, I believe. Or AKs, excuse me.
Delly does have a plan to deal with these AKs moving in. He's got some hammers, peewees, and a single Zeus up there. That should be able to take care of it. But he's getting pressed from all sides right now.
Yeah, all those AKs at the bottom left looks like they actually might hit the base.
He has them actually rallied behind the hill. He might be trying to hide them.
I'm pretty sure Delly knows they're there. They're kind of scary. I don't think he's going to be forgetting about them anytime soon.
Okay, and let's see. Yeah, he's definitely got radar coverage of it. And this, he finally has 2 Lugers out, and they're honestly not really doing much versus this front line. The only way that he's really going to be able to move on that is if he has quite a few Lugers to steadily push back those forces. Because essentially he's going to need to saturate it.
Godde's taken the whole map.
Oh, and
every single metal extractor.
Wow, you are correct. Yes. Okay, and these Vash get warded off by some flak.
This little bombing raid that's coming in here might we finish off this game here. Little bombing raid being a air quote, I suppose.
And okay, little cheap trick up here with some AKs and Fart trying to get up a turret. Did not work out for him at all. Godde's pretty much pushing in on him from all sides. I mean, Delly's going to need a small miracle here.
At this point, I don't see much happening for Delly. He hasn't been trying to push out. He hasn't taken any advantage across the game.
Looks like Godde may lose one of his Bash. Potentially 2, but I don't think that. So, and these AKs are moving in from the bottom left, and yeah.
Yeah, and he has 4-time metal income even without this going his way, so...
Not to alarm you, but that is over 75 AKs moving in. Good God.
Yeah.
This is going to be a massacre. Now, if he does let them bunch up like that, then the command center could potentially take out quite a few with a single shot because of the splash damage. Oh, like that right there.
Yeah.
That hurts. But on the other hand, he has enough to the point to where he's already broken Delly's back twice over.
Yeah. I would expect to concede here, but it isn't too. It's more fun.
Oh man. This hurts to watch, and there we go. Delly gives it up, and congratulations to Godde. for his win in round 1. And we'll be back in just a moment.